Hello and welcome to Gradient Projects headquarters. You're in the studio. I'm Kieran. I am the founder, CEO, and only employee at the company. A little bit about me. I'm a designer, product developer, mechanical engineer, depending on who I'm talking to. I've been working on product design for over a decade, and I'm excited to finally have my own company. I've worked on e-bikes, global manufacturing, and mobile accessories, and I'm an avid cyclist, and I've always wanted to make little interesting knickknacks and gizmos for people that might care about them. The first product that I'm bringing to market is a line of head unit mounts I'm calling Stealth Mount, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that. The core differentiator between Stealth Mount and other head unit mounts on the market is that you're able to hide either an AirTag or a Motorola tag inside the mount and out of sight. The idea for this came about, unfortunately, when a friend's bike was stolen, and I was riding with him a little bit afterwards, and he said, "Why aren't there head unit mounts that have AirTags in them? I don't want to bolt an AirTag to my saddle or hide it in a bag. I want it to already be in this thing that I'm putting on my bike." He's like, "You're starting a company, you should do it." So thank you, Adem, for that idea. I thought it was going to be a really straightforward product. I have spent over a year working on it at this point. I want to show you how this works. And it's a really cool mechanism that is basically like a pocket knife liner lock. So here's two parts, the Hammerhead Karoo receiver and the subassembly, which has a spring steel latch that's heat staked to a carrier. When you assemble these together, you'll see that the locking bar clicks into place and pushes against a ramped face to take up all the slop and keep it retained really securely. When you remove it, you're just twisting it past once you push the bar out of the way. To hold the AirTag in place, there's 3 flexures. The tool for this has slides for days, and you clip the AirTag in place. And when you attach it, you turn it and it locks into place. And the way to release it is with a hex key, and you pop it free. So as you see on the table, there's 2 products I'm bringing to market right now. There's the stem spacer mount for mountain bikes mostly, but also for people that want to put a mount attached to their steerer above their stem, and the out front mount for people with round handlebars that want to put the mount out in front. The stem spacer mount has 1 degree of freedom for adjusting your cockpit for visibility and lining it up with your stem if you so desire. I imagine this will work better for people who are riding mountain bikes. It's designed for a 28.6 steerer. I have seen it in use on gravel bikes and other bikes where you want to have it on top of your stem and keep the front of your bars free for something like a bag. The out front mount is, as in the name, putting the mount in front of your bars. This works with round bars. It'll work with 25.4, 26.0, or 31.8 bars, and all shims are included in the box. Something to note about these 2 mounts is that these are just 2 of the many ways you can attach a head unit to your bicycle. I surveyed a ton of different products on the market, and there's a lot of different ways where you can attach X to Y. It might be on top of your top cap. It might be on top of a bag. It might be integrated into a stem if you have an aero cockpit. And from looking at all these different mounting solutions, that really informed where I was able to add features and where I had to keep things unencumbered for future integration. Stealth Mount works with the 3 main head unit brands: Garmin, Hammerhead, and Wahoo. Something that's really interesting about Stealth Mount, and I think is unique on the market, is that the mount itself is what I'm calling head unit agnostic. So there's no difference in the base mount between if you purchase it for a Garmin receiver or a Hammerhead receiver. What this means to you, the customer, is that if you start riding with a Garmin computer and later on you decide you want to try out the new Karoo, the only thing you have to do is replace your Garmin receiver with a Hammerhead receiver. There's no other things you have to change about the mount. It's a super low cost to you. The cool thing for you as a wholesaler or distributor or bike shop is that you can buy the mounts without the receivers in box and convert them as needed depending on forecasts or customer demand or just in time. And you won't be sitting on inventory that's already converted. Thanks for watching, and thanks so much for your support. I'm a one-person company, and I tremendously appreciate your trust in taking a chance on this product. If you have any questions, concerns, complaints, or compliments, feel free to drop a line to info@gradientprojects.co, and a real person, almost certainly me, will reply to you.